6 spells. Uh, this champion levels up when you target 6 enemies or more. So each champion is different. This one levels up when you survive 10 total damage, and etc. etc. So those are the units. Let's see now how they work. So each unit has a cost, which is up here in left side. This tells you how much it costs. So this one, for example, costs 6 mana. Here you can see how much. Wait, let's go to a follower. Here you can see how much damage this unit has. In this case, he only has 1 damage, 1 power. And here you can see his life. In this case, he only has 1 life. So, cost, the mana cost, power, and his life, which is the total damage he can take before dying. And now let's go to a match against the AI to explain a little bit more about the game itself and how units work. Let's go here and play against the game. This is a good mode to practice. Okay, we go against this one is Yasuo. So when you start a match, you get 4 cards from your deck, 4 random cards. So here you can choose if you want to keep all of them, or you can replace any of them. You can replace 1, you can replace 2, 3 or 4, whatever you see, it's fine. So you want to have some cheap cards at the start, because you only start the game with 1 mana, as you can see here, and this is the enemy mana. So let's replace these 3 and keep only this one that costs 3 mana. We say okay and get all the 3 cards. Okay, now the match starts. Both of us get 1 more card, and at the start of each turn we get 1 card. And okay, let's see. What can we see now? Here is our deck. If you click here, you can see your region, the champions in your deck, and the cards left. And if you click on the enemy deck, you can see the same. You can see the regions, the champions in the deck, and the cards left. Here you can see how much life your enemy has, and here you can see how much life you have. Here is your pet. You can pet him. See? Yeah, this doesn't really affect the game. as you can see, because he has the attack token, he had the opportunity to play a card, and he did. Every match, each player starts with 1 mana. We have 1 mana here, and he spent his. If you tap or click on any card, you can see that this card costs 1 mana, of course. You can see his attack, life, and read what the card does. In this case, the Inspiring Mentor has a play effect. What does it mean? This a play effect where makes its effect when the card is played. So he played this, and his effect is grant an ally in hand 1 attack and 0 HP, 0 life. So now one of these cards has 1 more attack. And okay, he played his card, and what's up now? Every time one player plays a unit, gives the opponent the chance to play his own unit. So I don't have any card that costs 1 mana, so I cannot play anything. So I just have to pass. But before passing, let's see. Remember when I told you he has the attack token? That not only gives him the first turn, but he has the option to attack me. So when it's his turn, I'm gonna pass, and he will decide to attack me. So when you play a card, it goes here, or in the enemy case, it goes here. And when you choose to attack, you put your card here or here. So now he's attacking me. If I had any unit, I could choose to block his attack, but since I don't have any unit, I just have to take the damage. If I don't block the attack, this damage is dealt to my Nexus. Skip block. So now I have 18 life. And since I cannot do anything, I just pass. Whenever both players pass turns without doing anything, the round ends. And every round it's our turn now, and we cannot play anything else. But since we have the attack token, we can choose to attack. If we want to attack, we move the units over here. And once we attack, the enemy can choose to block my attack with one of his units. So let's see the situation here. We have this 2-2 to attack into life, and he has a 2-1 and a 2-1. So normally he would just defend with any of them, and my unit would die, and his unit too, of course. But there's a keyword that stuff. In this case, this keyword makes my unit take one less damage from all sources. So if this unit should takes 2 damage from this, for example, it takes 1 damage instead. So that makes it so it doesn't die. We will see more about keywords in the next video maybe. But for now, let's just attack and let you know that, okay, he decided not to defend the attack. So we just dealt 2 damage to his nexus. So we attacked, and the turn passed, and he played another unit. Now I could play a unit if I had mana, but I don't. So I just pass. And since we both passed our turns, the round ended. See, now we both started with 3 mana. He already spent 1, and the 1 mana I had last turn, which I didn't spend, is now a spell mana. So now he has the attack token because I had it the last turn. So he has the attack token, so he went first and played another unit. And because he played a unit, now I can play my own unit if I want it. So yeah, let's play one. The same unit. Now he uses a spell. He stuns my unit, so there's nothing I can do. Let's say okay. He used a slow spell, so now it's my turn, but I cannot do anything because I don't have the mana. So let's pass. And he attacks. And when he attacks, he spends his attack token. So you can only attack once per turn whenever you have the attack token. So here is another keyword that I'm gonna explain just so you understand this attack. first again. Uh, so by the way, you don't have to play a unit if you don't want to. So, but those are some advanced strategies. So let's end the video here. You can surrender at any time you want. I just wanted to explain how the basics of the game, of the match work.